Big 6 Lesson Conclusion. Hello, this is Miss Avila once more. The lesson purpose will be to review each element of the Big 6 and see the information provided in the handout. In here we have the lessons handout. I specify each of the steps for the Big 6. So we have task definition, information seeking strategies, location and access, use of information, synthesis, and evaluation. So you have all of those for you to read on your free time. And also I will be explaining into more detail in a little bit. And at the end, we have resources available if you had more questions regarding the Big 6 model, or if you simply wanted to learn a little bit more on the subject. So the first step for the Big 6 is task definition. In here, you're going to ask yourself, what is the main topic? What do I need to talk about on my research paper, project, or presentation? You're gonna search for keywords, and then you're going to develop a question that is not a closed answer. It's not yes or no, but it's an open response. One that you can develop and one that you can be looking at and thinking throughout your research. Then we have the step 2, that is information seeking strategies. Where do you find reliable sources of information? What are some legitimate websites? Some tips for this would be to search information in your library catalog, on encyclopedias, on your school's books, right, on the newspaper. And then for websites, usually the websites that are legitimate are the ones that end up in .org or .edu. So you can search on those. Then we have step 3. The third step is the location and access to reputable sources. In here we're going to ask, where can I find my information? Am I going to need a password? Am I going to need to go to the library? And if I'm at the library, where am I going to search for my topic? As you're searching, you have to think about the research question that you did on step 1 and have those keywords in mind. Then we have step 4. In here, we use all the information. We write notes or type them into our computer as we're searching and reading articles and journals and watching YouTube videos. All of this information, we're going to write it down. You can use graphic organizers to make up your mind about what to write. And this is also the moment to get the information that you need for the references. In here you're going to type in or write the author's name, the article name, the volume and page of the book that you're using, or maybe the link that you're using, right? So all of this information you're gonna get to. Then we have step 5. In this step, we're going to summarize the information that we have. You're going to look at your rubric that the teacher provided and see if you have all the requirements, all the information that you need to cover. You also need to start writing, revising, and editing the information. Do these 3 as many times as you need. And if you have someone that you trust and that you know that it's going to look in depth into what you're writing, share that document and or project with that person and let them give you feedback on what they notice and what are some things that you can fix. That is always something useful. Then we have the last step, that is self-evaluation. Once you already corrected all the errors or the feedback that they gave you, you're going to self-evaluate your project. You're gonna see if you have everything that is required on the rubric, and you're gonna see if it makes sense and that you have the correct citations. So you have to check for these 3 things once you are on step number 6. It is very important. So in conclusion, there are 6 steps to a great research. task definition, information seeking strategies, location and access, information use, synthesis, and evaluation. Following each of these steps will help you with your research project.